What is the impact of Just Stop Oil protest on the working class? A Just Stop Oil protest, presumably advocating for the cessation of oil production or use, can have significant impacts on the working class, as well as on the broader economy. The consequences would likely be multifaceted and depend on various factors, including the scale of the protest, the duration of the disruption, and the response from authorities. Here are some potential impacts. Employment in the oil industry. The most direct impact would be on workers in the oil and gas industry. A sudden halt or significant reduction in oil production could lead to job losses, affecting not only those directly involved in extraction and refining, but also people in related sectors such as transportation and manufacturing. Economic downturn. The oil and gas industry is a crucial component of many economies. A sudden disruption could lead to economic downturns, especially in regions heavily reliant on oil-related activities. This downturn could affect businesses, large and small, leading to layoffs and financial struggles. Supply chain disruptions. Beyond the oil industry, various sectors rely on oil and gas for their operations. A sudden stop in oil production could disrupt supply chains, affecting industries such as transportation, manufacturing, and agriculture. This, in turn, could lead to job losses and economic hardships for workers in these sectors. Energy price volatility. A call to stop using oil could lead to increased demand for alternative energy sources, affecting the prices of renewable energy technologies. This could have both positive and negative effects on employment, depending on the readiness of alternative energy industries to absorb the workforce displaced from the oil sector. Government response. Governments may respond to such protests with a range of measures, including increased regulation, subsidies for affected industries, or initiatives to accelerate the transition to alternative energy sources. The nature of the response can impact how the working class is affected. Social and political consequences. Protests. Advocating for the cessation of oil production might lead to broader social and political consequences. Public opinion, political discourse, and policy decisions may change, influencing the direction of future economic and energy policies. It's important to note that the impacts would likely vary across different regions and countries, depending on their economic structure, reliance on the oil industry, and their preparedness for a transition to alternative energy sources. Additionally, protests can bring attention to important issues and potentially lead to constructive dialogues and policy changes.